I'm Ember, welcome back to the channel and I hope you're doing well today. Today I am checking out the new Stray Kids comeback. It dropped today, I've just finished work and I'm quite excited to check it out. Let's check out the tracks on the album. Oh, such a cool picture. It is fucking boiling today. So I do have my fan on and I have my windows open, so hopefully it won't be too disturbing for you guys, but it's the only way I'm gonna survive. Right, we have got 8, which is their 9th mini album, dropped today. First track is Mountains. We have heard a teaser for that recently and it sounded so good. We've also heard a teaser for Chk Chk Boom, which looks like it's the title track. And for Stray Kids, we heard a teaser for that as well, and they all sound amazing, so I'm super hyped. We also have JJAM, I Like It, Runners, and Twilight, as well as a festival version of Chk Chk Boom. And that's the plan. We're going to check them out. We're going to start with the title track and watch the music video, and then I'm going to check out lyric videos for the rest.
It's recommended to stay home. Why didn't you mention that?
Oh, it starts right away. Is that Wolverine? And I just heard Ryan Reynolds too. Interesting. Chk Chk Boom MV, let's go.
It's recommended to stay home.
Why didn't you mention there's no toilet paper here?
What the hell's going on?
Good question.
So,
I was in there for 30 minutes. What? No.
No.
The one thing. A toilet? Yes. A sink? No. Toilet paper. Good evening. And thank you for watching CCB News. I'm Ryan Reynolds. And we have breaking news.
So cool. I love Ryan Reynolds. Damn, Han looks cool. That's cool.
Filling up my truck, yeah, you want that ride? Boom. Hit you like a truck, I'ma make you fly. Boom. Vamos, I know that you want it, boom. Love we cannot stop counting, boom. Ra-ta-ta-ta, I'ma make it, boom. 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 Vamos, I know that you want it, boom. Chaos, we so catastrophic, boom. Ra-ta-ta-ta, I'ma make it, boom. Boom. Boom.
Yeah.
Feeling on my truck, yeah, you want that ride? Boom. Hit you like a truck, I'ma make you fly.
Vamos, I know that you want it, boom. Love us, we cannot stop hunting, boom. La-ta-ta-ta, I'ma make it, boom, 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 boom.
So catchy.
Chaos, we so catastrophic, boom. La-ta-ta-ta, I'ma make it, boom, boom, boom. Drop, toggle, drum, my bullet. Goes tang, tang, tang. Egon, la vida loca, Egon. Good shot, shot, shot. Drop, toggle, drum, my bullet. Goes tang, tang, tang. Egon, la vida loca. Boom, boom, boom.
I could listen to that for hours. That sounds so good. Oh, that's really cool too.
That's it for us tonight at CCB News. Join us next. How long have you guys been sitting there?
For a while. Pretty long.
Yeah. Any chance that you're, looking for an older, less agile member? Maybe?
No.
Great. Yeah, and then,
That's so cool. What? Can we all just agree that Ryan Reynolds is an honorary 9th member of Stray Kids? Like, they've just adopted him, no? I think it's so cool to see them go from, like, them getting to know each other and seeing, like, oh, Ryan Reynolds is a fan of Stray Kids, and that, you know, they kind of recognize each other's existence, to go to the point where, like, the new Deadpool and Wolverine movie have got Stray Kids in the soundtrack, and then they're both like featuring in a Stray Kids music video. Like, it's so wild to see those worlds colliding. Very, very cool. Oh my god, no. Is it possible to have a bias wrecker when you're OT8? Because my bias used to be Han, and then like more and more people started getting added to the bias line, and eventually I said, fuck it, I'm OT8 because I love every single member so much. It's impossible to have a bias. And now I'm OT8, but like Chan does something to me. He looks so they all look so damn cool in this music video, but like Chan was getting my attention for sure. I love Hyunjin's style right here. I almost didn't recognize him to begin with. Like, he just, oh my god, he looks amazing, no? So badass. Lino looks so cool as well. Felix looks so cool. We've got Changbin with the purple hair. You see Han when he raps, yeah, all of this. Oh, honestly, they all look amazing, no? Sungmin and IN as well have had like a style change as well. A bit of a shift there. So all in all, they just look amazing. It's such a badass music video. The choreography kicked ass. The music is catchy. This is probably one of my favorite songs I've heard from them in a while. And there's lots of songs I like from their last couple of comebacks. And this, I would still say, tops them. It's definitely my kind of vibe. Very catchy. All of Han and Changbin rapping. It's the bit I'm trying to find. Looks so cool. This. Yeah. His rap is so nice to listen to. It's so good. I love Changbin's rap so much. He does such interesting things with his voice when he's rapping, and the kind of tone changes. I love it. Love his rap part. So cool. I loved seeing these two feature in the music video, not just at the beginning and end, but like when they're dancing in the street, like here, and this screen behind them, you do see them at different points, like on the screen as well, which is really interesting. But all in all, it's just a kick-ass song, an amazing choreography. I love it. And there's something so satisfying about the choreography and the way that the chorus sounds. So nice. No, it's so satisfying. I love it so much. Felix's hair is getting so long. Please keep him away from scissors. Keep anyone with scissors away from his hair. I love seeing him with longer hair like this. It looks amazing on him. We see Changbin has like, well, it looks blue here, but it is kind of purple in other places. And then we've got red and black for Chan here as well. Really nice. And blonde for IN. So cool. I'm kind of in love with this song, I'm not gonna lie. I had a feeling from the teaser that it would be, but I'm just kind of in love with it. Alright, let's check out lyric videos for the rest and see what we think of the other songs. I usually go for this person, Shadowed by Yoongi. I've used their lyric videos for a lot of different groups now, and as far as I know, they've been like the most kind of consistent and on point, so I'm just gonna go with that. This is another song that we did get a teaser for, and it sounded so good, so I'm really excited for this one too. We shouldn't need subtitles because they're on the screen. Yeah. I don't even need to look at the pictures, I can recognize who's singing. Damn. Nice. That's another one I could listen to on repeat. I know it for sure. I really liked, I think, honestly, the part at the beginning and the end, which is sung by Felix. And I think at the end, it's also sung by Bangchan. I think that that's my favorite part of the song. There's something like so nice about it. This part. This. Yeah. There's something just really nice about the way that all of this sounds. And especially at the end here, you hear IN and I think Sungmin doing the like whoa, whoa stuff in the background. And it just sounds so good. Really, really good. All in all, another really catchy song. And it's one of those songs that I say is like a fight song. Like you listen to it to get like hyped up, right? Like I could listen to that in the morning before work and be like, yeah, I can do anything. I can conquer the world. All right, next we have JJAM. Really like these pictures. I said in the last song, I actually don't need to look at the pictures because I recognize their voices well enough now that I can just tell who's singing. But I ended up looking at them anyway because the pictures are so good. Like, look at these pictures. So nice. I really like this one for IN with the wavy hair too. I think the kind of waves for him suits him really well. Okay, let's go into it. This is JJAM.
Now it's time to make a move, get lit so loud. We know we never lose, get trophies now. 숨겨둔 흥을 터트려 시선들은 멈춰게. Time wasting together day and night. Feel our choice every time, just spread it out.
Nice. Interesting lyrics. Nice, they sound good together, no? Boom. Holy shit. I love the back and forth rap they just did. That's really nice, no? They're doing some really fun and interesting things with the lyrics with this one, I feel like. Because you've got all the different play on words that are going on in the lyrics, but it's also like the speed at which some of them are rapping and singing, and just the kind of different transitions between two people that are kind of back and forthing are so interesting. And it's definitely kind of a Stray Kids vibe song, no? Like it's quite hard hitting, but it's still catchy. You end up like really vibing to it. But they had a lot of fun with it. They had the I know, you know, Lino thing going on. Yeah, right here you can see as well an example of like the back and forth thing that they did, which I really, really like. And when it was Changbin and Han doing the rap back and forth, is that here? I think it's like here. Yeah. So fast, no? Like that's got to be so much practice and so much skill to be able to back and forth that quickly without fucking it up. It's just insane. I love it so much. I love the back and forth. And at the beginning of this one too, we actually hear Han, a little bit of Han vocals, no? Right here. Really nice. And yeah, we got these two like pairing together for this line. It sounded so good as well. Honestly, we're kind of 3 for 3 right now. That was so good. All right, we have I Like It. How am I gonna rank these? I told my friend I would give my rankings of like favorite to least favorite. How am I meant to do that? It's always so hard as well when it's like your first time hearing it, because there are songs where I'm like, it was good, but I probably wouldn't listen to it all the time. And then 2 weeks later, I'm playing it like 60 times a day, every day. And it's like my favorite song on the entire album. And it came out of nowhere because it really does just grow on you. And it just becomes like that catchy and that much of an earworm. So many times I end up kind of giving my rankings and then looking back a couple of weeks later and being like, well, actually that one I put 3rd or 4th is now the one I listen to the most. So it really is kind of difficult. All right, this one is called I Like It. Sounds like we're going a bit softer vibe. Nice. Ooh, so nice.
Just stay tuned. 예고편이 제일 재밌거든. 어떤 시기역할 그 기준 잠깐 발 담고 뺏지 no reason. 진심은 no thanks so keep it. 진실은 언제나 too deep. 한 발음은 두 발 도망가지. 작전 없는 사이 I want it. Still got so much to find out. We playing hide and seek. Don't wanna end this game. Hope it goes for eternity. Let's not go official. We can keep the you and
catchy. That one line is so good. A different vibe, no? We've had 3 kind of harder hitting songs. This is like a lot softer, I feel like, and I think we've had that for the last couple of albums too. There's been a couple of softer songs as well. My favorite song from the Rockstar album is Cover Me, and that's like that's softer than this. It's a really soft song. I really like it, even though people would be surprised because it's a slower song. Stuff like this, the kind of more chill songs, I am finding that I'm vibing with them more and more. It just depends on what they're like. So this had some really catchy lines in it, and it had some really beautiful, like the high vocals especially from these two. My goodness. I was appreciating Lino's voice, I think somewhere around here. And then, yeah, so I was appreciating him like here for like the high vocals, and then Chan comes in after that and I'm like, ooh, even higher vocals. Well, I don't know if it was higher, but it was around the same at least. We get all this nice. Yeah. So good, no? Really, really nice. I like pretty vocals like that. Really kind of are my thing, as you guys know. And Lino, when he was singing that part especially, it reminded me of the song he did with Han. I think it's called Want So Bad. I've listened to it a lot, so I'm surprised I'm struggling to remember the name, but I think it's Want So Bad, and I love that song. And he goes super high-pitched with his vocals in that, especially in the chorus. It's like, oh, it's so good. So his singing, especially right there, reminded me of Want So Bad. And then we had like the lower register stuff coming from mostly Felix Hyunjin and Changbin, I feel like, were kind of these kind of lower register moments. It was nice. I like it. It was good. Very good. Still gives the Stray Kids vibe, just their kind of softer song style, which they do. They do tend to follow that style where they have like hard-hitting title track and a couple of B-sides and then a couple of softer B-sides as well. I'm just getting started, yeah, I know. I'm on my way 'cause this is all about me. Deep voice. So pretty. Nice. Hold my hand, 'cause we're taking off. Horizon at the end, yeah, we're gonna touch. 'Cause wherever, whoever, whenever, forever, we go zoom, zoom, zoom. Oh, that went left to right in my headset. So cool. Love that part so much.
Let us show the world we're feeling edgy. Watch us take it all on the edge. You'll never fall, 'cause we're the runners. We're running to the end all day and night. We fly. We're running to the end all day and night. We fly. We'll all be running, don't care about their warnings. Kill until we're starting. Let us show the world we're feeling edgy. Watch us take it.
You know, one thing I love about this group is I never have to worry about line distribution with this group.
On the edge, we'll never focus with the runners.
Like, this is, especially with this song, you could just tell, like, they were just all cycling through, and almost, I think, every part of the song got to be sung at least once by someone different, if that makes sense. So there were different kind of parts of the song that were originally sung by, for example, Bangchan, and then you see Sungmin sing it the next time, and then Han sing it the next time, and they all kind of cycle through, and you just get to appreciate everyone's vocals. Now, I'm not someone who's like a stickler for line distribution. I don't think I've really ever mentioned it in my reactions before, but there are some groups, especially one group at the moment, that I'm not going to mention because I don't want to start shit, but when, you know, I like to kind of try to appreciate every member for something when I'm like reacting to something. There's some groups that I struggle to find things to say about a couple of the members because they're not really given many lines in the songs. And again, that's, I know some people are like super like about that. I'm really not too bothered about that because I think, you know, if they have any issues with their own kind of how many lines they get, then they'll sort it out. I've got no control over that. So I'm not going to ruin my own enjoyment of something by being like, oh, this person didn't get enough lines. So I've never really paid much attention to who gets how many lines. But considering recently I have had to do a reaction to a group where I was really struggling to find a moment to talk about a couple of the members because they just were not given very many lines at all. To come to this and to see like every member get a hefty chunk of lines throughout the song. Like, this is your average 3 minutes, 20-second song. And every single member got multiple chances to sing. And not just like one line and then later on like another line. It's like, you know, they get a good chunk to sing, right? And then they kind of get another chunk and then another chunk. And it feels like everyone gets their time to shine. And it's so nice. We get to really appreciate every member. You've got like all the high vocals again going on, the really pretty vocals. We've got our two youngest absolutely slaying the vocals. And then you've got kind of, again, more high notes coming from these two. And then you've got the lower tone people in the middle here. I mean, Felix's verses, first of all, they hit like a brick, no? Like a wrecking ball, even. Like, the first time you hear it, you're like, oh, deep, okay. But then you get all the kind of higher stuff in the chorus. So when he comes in again with this second verse, it's such like a contrast that you're just like, whoa. It's so impactful. It's so great. And again, there are people that we normally hear rap, especially these three, right? Changbin, Hyunjin, and Han. So when we do hear kind of more vocals from them, I really love it. It's really refreshing. And Hyunjin's voice, especially, when I hear him sing, he's got like that kind of breathy singing. It's so nice to listen to. I love hearing him sing. I love it so much. So to hear him vocalize is just so good. All of this. This is something about the deep velvetiness of that voice. I'm in love with his voice. I love it so much. I love this part as well. The first time we hear it, I think it's Chan and Hyunjin, right? Am I right? Yeah. Chan and Hyunjin, and it's higher register, especially Chan's part, higher register, and then when Sungmin sings it here, it's lower register. So the difference is really noticeable. See, that's kind of higher register. That's my favorite part of the song, by the way. The two lines there, sung by those two, and then later on by Sungmin and Hyunjin right here. My favorite part of the song. It sounds so good. But then again, we get it later on here, and it's lower register. I love that. Oh, so good. Yeah, I love Hyunjin's voice when he sings. My god, man, I need you to sing all the time. I think as well, I'm used to hearing kind of higher register from Sungmin as well. So to hear that kind of deeper voice from him as well, that lower register there was really nice as well. They just always seem to surprise me. This is my third comeback for Stray Kids. 4 if you count the sound, because the sound was a Japanese comeback, and I think the sound was technically my first Stray Kids comeback. And then after that we've had 5-star, Rockstar, and 8. So you know, I've had a few comebacks for Stray Kids now, and they still surprise me. It's really great. Okay, we're getting there. We're on to Twilight next, and my friend did mention that Twilight is a slower song. I do vibe with slower songs more these days. Cover Me, as I said, is one of the slower songs on their last album, and I love it so much. So who knows, you know? We've got piano. Definitely a slow song. Feels like the opposite of I Like It, no? 너와의 기억이 깃든 사진 속에 그대는 짙음 미소를 띄운 채 날 바라보고 난 그때의 날 보며 질투 이젠 우리 이름에 삐끔 여왕이라 말하더 믿음 매 균열이 어긋나 턱 치면 부서질 위험한 감정이 드러내 눈물은 내놓고 잠은 더 줄어 서투른 감정이 기어질 수 사랑한다는 맘에 찌질한 원망이 뒤끝 예쁜 해피엔딩은 없을까 이 혼자 말은 끝없이 오고 맴돌아 식었다 너 안에 온 너는 뜨겁게 타올라 제가 돼버렸나 검은색만 남아 우리만 아는 그런 슬픈 기억이 됐다 지울라 또 생각했지만 네 생각이 나면 어김없이 울다 지쳐 잠이 들고 나서 일어나 보면 하늘은 저물고 내 방엔 또다시 밤 저 하늘에 뜬 별보다 널 찾기 더 힘들더라 구름에 가려진 걸까 꿈속에서라도 너의 흔적이 내게 보일까 싶지만 이미 떠난 너의 발자국은 다 식었다 너와 내 온도는 뜨겁게 타올라 제가 돼버렸나 흔적도 없이 검은 잼만 남아 우리만 아는 그런 슬픈 What is it with me loving to hear rappers sing? I love it so much. I don't know if the pictures really match the vibe of the song, but it occurs to me when I was watching this, in regards to what I was just talking about regarding like they all get their moment to shine, I think really the difference that I'm seeing is the group in particular that I'm thinking of where this doesn't happen. They tend to give entire verses to a member, and I think that's part of the problem, is you'll hear a verse and it's entirely sung by one person, and then, you know, the rap part will come up and it will be like the rap section where the rappers are doing their thing, and it's massive chunks like divided to each person. So in that sense, I think that's why a couple of people get a little bit left behind sometimes. Whereas what I've noticed with this is like they chop and change who's singing really often. No, like they'll get a line and then it will go to another person and then another person and another person. So it doesn't take long to loop back around to the first person, for example. And I think that makes a huge difference as well. So you can say like, oh, my bias got to sing like here and here and here and here because they rotate who's singing more often, and I think I really enjoy that. I watched something where they were answering questions, you know, one of those interviews that are on YouTube and stuff like that, and Chan said that recently one of the styles of music that he's been listening to is jazz. And I feel like that comes across in this. No, I don't know if he had anything to do with making this song in particular, but there's something very super chill, jazz, blues kind of vibe. I think it's to do with the piano, the kind of style of the piano in the background. But you definitely get the vibes that like you could be in one of those kind of jazz clubs and it's like it's twilight or like dusk and it's raining outside and you're just listening to like really calm piano and stuff like that. Like it's really giving that kind of vibe. I don't know if that's kind of got anything to do with that or if it's just a coincidence, but it's definitely got that kind of very chill, rainy evening kind of vibe to it. It is slower than what I would normally like, but it's very, very pretty. Really nice lines in this, and again we get to hear rappers singing, and for some reason I just really love that. Chan's voice, I'm just obsessed with it. He always sounds so good. Right, we are on to the penultimate song called Stray Kids, and there's the festival version. We'll get that queued up as well. From the teaser that we watched, it there we go. From the teaser that we watched, it does seem like it's got a lot of sentimental value, and it made me emotional. And I've been a stay for a year and a half now. I'm not even a long-term stay. I can't imagine how long-term stays feel. I didn't even get all of the references in the teaser. I only picked up on like 1 or 2 of the really obvious ones, but there's like 5 or 6 at least references to other music videos and songs. You know, I'm sure it made a lot of other stays emotional as well, and it just sounded good, so I'm quite excited to listen to this one.
We're gonna go away to places still unknown. We're gonna show the way. We made it on our own. We do what we wanna do. The message through our music, it ain't even done. It's true. Yeah, rhythm never stops. 어린 나의 보라고 흩어져 나왔던 갈등. 눈이 감길 때쯤 무너져 내렸던 노력들. Every part of me 내야만 했던 날들의 힘듦 속에서 버텨나 이젠 자랑스러운 그 이름. Cause stray kids still gonna rock on the elevator. Yeah, we head to the top. Stray kids run to a dot, do whatever we want. Yeah, we don't give a what. Know that this is who we are. There ain't no less step up. Oh, we'll never stop. Stray kids still
Hell yeah. Such a nice melody, it's so nice.
솔직히 더 많은 걸 바라고 달랐지 욕심 끝에 남은 건 my team 그 무엇과도 바꿀 수 없는 가치 another me 어두운 터널을 걸으며 그랬지 우리의 청사진
Yeah, there's a lot of references to other songs. This is going to be a good one to hear in concert, no? Imagine hearing this live. So good. Definitely lots of references to their other songs. But in general, I when this was released as a teaser, I saw a lot of people saying that they were nervous because it sounded like they were saying goodbye. I think because it made people emotional and sentimental, they maybe took it the wrong way. But for me, it seems like the complete opposite. And people were worried about disbanding and things like that. And I was like, it's the complete opposite. They're saying that they're not done and they're gonna be around for a while. And then obviously it was only, was it yesterday? It was either yesterday or a few days ago, they renewed their contract with JYP and they've signed on for several more years. So I think that just kind of proves that. But that for me, this song comes across so hopeful and it's reassuring. If anything, it's meant to reassure people that were worried about kind of disbanding or not renewing contracts, or, you know, what happens when they do military service, things like that. People that were worried about all of that, this is reassurance for that. And they're saying, we are not done. We're not going anywhere. You know, they've kind of forged their name in fire and now they are just eternally burning. And honestly, it just shows that they're reliable. They're going to be around for a while, you know? And I kind of loved that. There's something so nice about hearing Felix sing this line, kind of knowing everything that he's done and worked for to get to where he is. He is one of those members that, especially when they are at concerts and things like that, he always comes across so grateful, and they all are, I'm sure, but like you see it in his eyes, right? When Felix is like looking around at Stays and he cries very easily, bless him. He's very obviously grateful and humble for where he is and kind of what he has. So to kind of see everything that he went through to get to be part of Stray Kids and then keep working to improve, working on his Korean as well. I mean, just seeing that he sings this line, I don't know, I'm proud of you too, man, and I'm glad that you're proud of yourself. They honestly, they've all worked really, really hard. And I think that's why I find it easy to be a multi-stan, is because I can see how hard all these groups are working. And Stray Kids is no exception to that. They've worked their asses off. They continue to work their asses off. They're creative, they're talented, and they just make kick-ass music like this. I mean, it sounds so good, no? I don't know. It feels like they really are unstoppable. I'm so proud of them. You know, I did think this. Yeah, someone said at 30 seconds it's Hyunjin, not Sungmin. And I didn't know if it was Hyunjin or not, but when Sungmin was singing that, I was like, it does not sound like Sungmin. But I didn't know if that was just me, or if, you know, sometimes they do sing differently and kind of different styles. So I was like, maybe I just don't recognize his voice, but apparently that is Hyunjin singing this line. I would say my favorite line of the song, I mean, I love the melody of all of it, and especially the chorus, but there's one line, yeah, Step Out. It's the one that's got Step Out. I love this line. It sounds so good. The melody is really nice, but also the who we are, the how that is sung is just so nice. I love it so much. And by the way, you know that this line, when they sing this live, you know that's not going to be what, right? You know it. I saw that and I immediately thought, yeah, they are changing that word when they sing live, because they have been swearing more and more. I feel like that was put in there deliberately. I guarantee that is not what they're gonna sing when they sing that live. Okay, we've just got the festival version of Chk Chk Boom left to listen to, and I'm gonna listen to it because I really like Chk Chk Boom. Oh, it's faster paced. Ooh.
Feeling on my truck, yeah, you want that ride? Boom. Hit you like a truck, I'ma make you fly.
I love how Chang sings that. So good.
Vamos, I know that you want it, boom. Chaos be so catastrophic, boom. Ratatata, I'ma make it, boom, boom, boom.
I love it so much. So good.
Feeling on my truck, yeah, you want that ride? Boom. Hit you like a truck, I'ma make you fly.
Boom, vamos, I know that you want it, boom. Lobos, we cannot stop hunting, boom. Ratatata, I'ma make it, boom, boom, boom.
Boom, vamos, I know that you want it, boom. Chaos be so catastrophic, boom. Ratatata, I'ma make it, boom, boom, boom.
How he sung catastrophic. So good. So good. Oh my god, the faster pace is amazing. It's so good. There, yeah, can we talk about Chan? Am I just a Chan simp at this point? What is this? The way he sings this whole part, but especially like the way he sings Chaos We So Catastrophic.
Chaos be so catastrophic, boom.
How good does that sound? Honestly, anytime they did this part as well with the ratatata, I loved it. It was so good. The part in the music video where they do, where is it? The pop, pop, pop? In the music video, it was so satisfying because you see like, it was like a domino effect, right? I think they were either lifting up binoculars or something like that, or putting something down, but it was like a domino effect. So it was really satisfying, but just with the faster pace of this version, this part just was so satisfying. It was really, really nice. Oh, I love it. It's so, oh, it's so good. Okay, now I have to try and rank them. 100%, I know my favorite song, 100% without a doubt, is Chk Chk Boom. I love it. It's 100% my vibe. I am obsessed with that song. So 100% we're gonna put, let's get a list going. 100% we're putting Chk Chk Boom first. Badass title track. I'm gonna leave Chk Chk Boom festival version out. It's just a different version of the same song. So we're gonna say Chk Chk Boom in general is my favorite. And out of those two, I think the original is still my favorite. And that happened with La 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 as well. I love both versions, but I definitely prefer the original version. I Like It and Twilight were both opposites of each other, right? If you think about the message of I Like It, it was like, I don't want to define what's going on with us right now. I'm just trying to have fun. Don't put a label on it. Like, we don't have to talk about love just yet. Like I love just having it as it is. So it was all about keeping it casual, which is really cool. I like that for a song, and it's not a song message that we get very often. And then Twilight was like the complete opposite. No, it was like, I miss you. I'm jealous all the time. It was really interesting to see complete opposite messages like that on the same album from two different tracks. I think second place is gonna have to go to I Like It. I really like that song. Then it's gonna be close between Jam and Mountains and Stray Kids. The one that's already stuck in my head and I'm hearing it as I'm just like looking at this list is Mountains. I've got that, it's that part at the beginning and at the end that Felix sings. It's stuck in my head already. And Stray Kids, actually, if I think about it, the Stray Kids one is kind of going around in my head too. Right, I think I've got my list, but I'm almost completely certain that this is gonna change. For now, first impressions, Chk Chk Boom is my favorite, definitely. Followed by I Like It, then Jam, then Stray Kids, then Mountains. And it feels wrong to put Mountains that far down because I love it so much. But the others above it are just, they're so good as well. Then Runners, and then Twilight, purely because it is slower. But I again, there's not really a skip song on here. I love all of these, and I think I'm gonna listen to all of them, even Twilight. So I think for that reason, kind of saying it's my least favorite isn't really fair. It's just that the ones above it are like, it's so hard to compete, right? It's such a high bar. It doesn't really feel fair to put some of these as low down as they are. But I'm obsessed with Chk Chk Boom. Absolutely obsessed. I already want to listen to it again. Honestly, they're all basically second place, but in that order is what I would place them. I'm obsessed. I love every song on this album. All right, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. What is your favorite song? Are there any that you didn't really vibe with? Any that really surprised you? All right, that is it for now, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!